Man.
We begin this morning with the man who was killed after shooting near the White House. The bystander was also shot and is in critical condition. An eyewitness captured the sounds of the rapid-fired gunshots there. The Secret Service says it happened near a security checkpoint. The president was at the residence. The White House was immediately.
So what was the guy's intention? Did it seem as if he was trying to get in there? Was he bringing the White House?
I don't know. He was at a checkpoint, and they said this is not the first time the Secret Service has had a run-in with this brother.
Same dude.
Same dude. I think in 2025, something where he like blocked the entrance or something, and he wouldn't let him in, and it's crazy, man. This dude, he mentally ill.
Oh, he
placed
did
on lockdown, and officers were mobilized. The tense moment of journalists on White House grounds reacting to the threat was also caught on camera.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
He was slow on the get up, boy.
Yeah. Well, she ain't black.
It was like
black
5, 6
got low.
Right.
Oh,
a few of them let out. She's like, wait a minute.
That's not fireworks.
Said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Dude, we gotta evacuate.
That was ABC's Selena Wang. Now, the correspondent was recording a social media video when she heard those shots. She ducked for cover, as you saw.
Julia Binbrook is standing by. Julia, you were there. You had just finished doing a live shot for us when all of this happened. Walk everyone through what you heard, what you saw, and what we're hearing about President Trump, who is there at the White House tonight.
That's right. President Donald Trump was here at the White House as this happened. Secret Service has confirmed he was not impacted by this incident in any way. But as we were standing here, I was speaking with you, Jessica, and had just walked toward the press briefing room, just had opened the door when I heard what appeared to be gunshots, dozens of gunshots. It was this repeated noise, so much so that we thought it might be fireworks at first. And that's when my photographer, Joe Wagner, was out here on the lawn. This is his video right here. As you can see, the reporters who were out here still doing their hits, they were told to move, to get inside quickly, and everyone took off running. You can see Secret Service trying to make sure that the area is secured there on the north lawn. And then as we got inside, we were then on lockdown for about 40 minutes and just a lot of questions about what had taken place. And a very scary moment. We now know that the suspect had.
Yo, this president got a lot of ops.
Well, they all got ops, but this one right here,
like he gets shot at more than Tupac. Like anytime you turn around, somebody taking a shot at him.
And it's not funny, son.
I've never seen such a thing.
Yo, Trump tweeted some ill. I said that to you. Trump tweeted something after this was all. It was like something to the. I'm paraphrasing here. Like, yo, he got close to a historical building. This is as close as he gonna get to it too. Something like that. Yo, Trump is wild, son.
I've never seen nothing like that. So okay, let's count. Okay, he got shot allegedly. Allegedly, because the ear looks fine to me, right?
Yeah.
So he got shot allegedly. Then
there was a dude on the roof that got him.
That's the one on the roof. And then they went into where was it? Mar-a-Lago. Dude had the gun
out the woods. It was another dude.
Dude stuck the gun out the woods. Then there's been a couple people try to jump the fence.
Yeah.
A couple people tried to
DC.
Now this dude, and I think I'm missing one too, but yeah.
And this dude young, man. This dude like 21, 22 years old. Big kid.
Yeah, YN.
Didn't say he was a YN.
Oh, so YN. Maybe the YNs are changing their
Son, don't.
All right, I'm just saying, maybe.
Taken out a weapon and was shot by Secret Service. We also know that a bystander was shot. It is unclear if those shots came from the suspect or in return fire.
Let's go to CNN's Brian Todd live in D.C. Brian, good morning to you. What have you learned about this gunman and what happened?
Yeah, what you know, Brian?
Well, Victor, we have new information on the suspect from our colleagues Josh Campbell, Holmes Librand, and Evan Perez. They cite 3 law enforcement sources as saying that the suspect is identified as 21-year-old Nasire Best. According to one source, Best did have previous encounters with the Secret Service. Our source is telling us that in June of 2025, he blocked an entry lane at the White House. At that moment, he apparently claimed that he was God, and after that, he was admitted for psychiatric evaluation. A month later, in July of 2025, he was arrested after attempting to enter a White House complex driveway, and the judge ordered him to stay away from the White House grounds. According to our sources, he had also made several statements on social media, including at least one with stating some kind of an intent to harm President Trump. And
he's just crazy, man. He just keep going up there.
Son, listen, man.
He's just a crazy man.
At one point,
crazy.
There were institutions in places for people to help people like this. A lot of those places are gone now.
They loose.
He just loose in society. You got people like this. It's just loose in Walmart, at the gas station, just amongst us,
waiting to snap at any moment. He blocked the entry lane, claimed he was God. That in and of itself should have had him under evaluation.
No doubt.
Arrested after attempting to enter the White House again. Second time, it's like, look, man.
He probably put on a disguise. He put on a disguise like, yo, I'm pressed. I'm pressed, man. He got a camera around his neck and a little 22 in his pocket. Like, I just want to come talk to him.
Dude, it was June and July of 2025. It was like back to back. It was like the same dude.
Same guy, son. He ain't not no more. He ain't no more attempts up.
Sometimes things happen that make me wonder about how strong U.S.'s intelligence is.
It has nothing to do with yes, and it has nothing to do with intelligence.
Dude, how could he make it to this point after one, blocking entry lanes into the White House, after two, arrested after attempting to enter the White House, and then he made various statements on social media. The way that it is perceived by the world that if you do or say the wrong thing, the government going to know and show up to your house.
That is true. In certain instances.
And that's what I mean by things like this make me question the validity of the, how smart is the CIA and the NSA?
Let me tell you, for me, I think all of it is a diversion. And I hate to say that, even in this case, anything, all of this is a diversion.
Don't look at this. Look at something else.
You're looking at this and like, yo, how they just 2.5 billion in oil happened? Something just happened overseas or in Gaza or something. Like, God damn.
Right.
So I'm not surprised, man.
I think right now he punking out to the Iranians or something like that.
What?
President Trump, he did respond to this shooting in a post on Truth Social. Here's part of it. He said, quote, "This event is 1 month removed from the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting and goes to show how important."
Hey, that one too.
The correspondence
with the bad camera angle. Did you see the camera that they caught this dude when he was running? They had one video of the dude running through the lobby with the police. Son, when I say it was terrible, it was blurry as. It ain't a multi-million-dollar hotel, and the camera is like something off a flip phone.
Right, they had nothing in the ceiling. Right, everybody's here. Everybody's here. The president's in the house. Everybody's here. Like that's crazy. Yeah, it is starting to look like distractions. That's crazy, man.
For all future presidents to get what will be the most safe and secure space of its kind ever built in Washington, D.C. The national security of our country demands it, end quote, from the president. He's referring, of course, to his construction of the White House ballroom there, which he has emphasized after the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. That's the best place he believes to have that event. He believes that would be more secure at the White House. Now, taking you down through the scene here, we were here late last night when the police were combing through the scene. Our photojournalist Christine Leon is going to zoom past me.
I should grab the keys right up this block. Right here. It's a Bank of America down there. Forget it.
Down to the scene right there, straight down the block. We're at 18th and Pennsylvania Avenue. The shooting was right down there at 17th and Pennsylvania Avenue. We still have a police presence. We still have streets cordoned off as a result of the shooting. Now, what I can tell you also is that right to the left of that shooting scene there is Lafayette Park. It's to the left and about a half a block down, Lafayette Square Park. But Lafayette Square Park has been closed off, fenced off because of construction for several months now. Because of that, you cannot enter Lafayette Park and you can't go in front of the White House as you might usually do on Pennsylvania Avenue. There is an open street there where you can go in front of the White House. But I say all that to tell you that the gunman got about as close as he could to the White House at that point, at that checkpoint there where the gunfire occurred. As Victor mentioned, the bystander was struck by gunfire. It is unclear whether the bystander was hit by the gunman's initial shots or whether the gunman, the ensuing gunfire was what injured the bystander. The bystander is in critical condition. We hope to get some more information on their condition in the coming hours. Victor?
Brian Todd, live from Washington for us this morning. Brian, thank you for that. We're joined now by CNN law enforcement analyst Jonathan Wackrow, former Secret Service agent and corporate security consultant.
You gotta see this other one. Lady down in North Carolina, I believe. I don't think it was Riley. Might have been a Riley.
This lady?
Yes. Her name is White. Her last name is White. 50-some years old. 50.
To more breaking news here tonight. We've learned from Raleigh police that the two attorneys who were shot yesterday outside of the Wake County Courthouse are expected to be okay. Their injuries are not life-threatening. Also tonight, we're hearing from an attorney who previously represented the woman accused of shooting those two lawyers. Gwendolyn White faces 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. White is accused of shooting Mary Harris and Jeffrey Whitley. Police say White shot the two as they left the courthouse. Today, we spoke with attorney Seth Bloom. He tells us he represented White in 2 cases. He says he could tell that she had significant mental health challenges.
She had, at the time that I represented her, called the police on her neighbors dozens of times. I think it was 37 times. And they got sick of it. Every time the police came out, they would investigate. And Miss White had this fixed belief that her neighbors were poisoning her through her air conditioning system.
Regular crazy.
So now, don't call her that, son.
That's regular crazy. You can't say that no more, but she's regular crazy.
She has some mental health.
There's no evidence at all that that was true.
Bloom says when he heard about the shooting yesterday, his heart went out to everybody involved.
I, of course, was terribly concerned for Mary Harris and for Jeff Whitley and their friends and family. And I even now wish them well, and they're certainly in my thoughts. But I felt awful for Miss White, who I knew had not been getting the treatment that she needed. I actually got a call indirectly. The police were apparently investigating other lawyers who might be targets of Miss White, and I understand that I was on that list.
He's on the list, man.
Bloom says that a lack of sufficient mental health.
But he's gonna get shot too. He called out that day.
No, son. First of all, it's not a laughing matter.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Evidently, at least one of these attorneys were representing her in a civil case. I don't know if she won or if she lost. Probably lost. Came out the courtroom. She banged both.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Son, they see that she got a brand new car. Yo, just listen, man. Perception, you can't just go off what a person look like.
Yeah.
She probably just an ordinary lady, but at the house, she crazy.
Plus, there's a lot of people just on the edge anyway. They're about to snap and you don't even know.
Right, like, what? Oh, you ain't won this case for me? She pulled out and popped both of them.
Yeah.
Programs and funding leads to too many people ending up in a criminal justice system that is not designed to help them. White has a court appearance scheduled for Tuesday. Now tonight, I spoke with 3 different lawyers and the Wake County District Attorney over the course of this evening. Every single one told me that threats are a part of life in the legal world and everyone has experienced them. But crossing the line to actual violence remains rare. Trying to keep yourself and your staff safe, though, that is very common. I was told about locked doors, bear spray kept in offices, and choosing to live in a different county than you work in. All precautions against violence. One lawyer, Sherry Patrick, tells me she's now considering installing more cameras around her office because of the shooting.
I ain't gonna stop crazy people. Crazy people don't give a goddamn.
They're crazy.
Think about the reality of the world we live in and what we do and how people react to that.
It's very easy for people to identify the lawyer as the bad guy and take out, whatever their anger is on the lawyer rather than the company that the lawyer represents or the government agency.
Now, Friday's shooting isn't the first case of violence against lawyers or those in the legal profession in downtown Raleigh. Back in 2018, a man was charged for shooting into the Dysart Willis Law Office on Blunt Street. And last year, a man was convicted and sent to prison for threatening a Wake County prosecutor.
Crazy, son. What's going on in the world, man?
I don't know. People just love shooting each other. Anyway, try not to shoot each other. Don't
Love
forget to
one
like and
another.
subscribe. Please turn on your notifications
So you know when we drop.
Let's throw us a hype, son.